you join me in the garage. So just knocking one of these up. So these are my upstands. They're just 2x1 treated timber, and then they'll get painted black, brackets put on the bottom. Obviously, because I removed my backy shower, I got a bit of a blank space. So these are a pain to make because I've made so many. They're a bit boring, but yeah, get this one done and get it chucked on. Right, just quickly while there's a base coat drying on that, I've just managed to find a bit of old I can't remember what it's called, polypropylene plastic, whatever it is. So all I'm doing is where I've built my levels up now and they're higher, I actually cut out my last skimmer face plate to suit the water line. But obviously it's the koi can now get their head in it. I've got a couple of koi now with little rub marks on the tops of their heads. So I'm just cutting out of the polypropylene, just the shape, just to allow me to close that gap slightly. I put holes in wrong place, so I've had to bring it back in. But yeah, just a bit of plastic just to make sure they can't get their Swedes in it. Hey, of course, this is keeping koi. New minute, new issue. So I've got my waist runs round, down, comes to here. Just open the tap up. So I've pulled the Draco up for a minute. So that means that the waist on the Nexus is open. Valve shut for a minute, barely getting a trickle through. So somewhere on the waistline, it's going too far around the room, too many bends, and I've got a blockage. So I need to remove the blockage. So what I'm going to do as a temporary is just run the pipe work straight over here for a minute, and then I'll sort it out another day, but I need to just get it working for now. So thankfully I put hose tails on it and Jubilee clips, otherwise I'd be fooked now. Right, it's all off for a minute. I'm glad I did it, because there was my blockage. So just bay leaves and shit that have come out of the pond, just all built up. Bit of plum slate there as well for some reason. Actually, I can go out there, can't it? Get rid. Yeah, I just need a much shorter route. It was obviously too much for it, so I'm glad I was here when that happened. At least I can get it sorted if I'd been away for a couple of days or something, because the blockage was literally right here. So the Nexus would be backing up. Yeah, Draco and Nexus will be backing up. I'd imagine the water is in there as well. Oops, right, let's crack on. There we go, that's more like it. There's a tidy old backflush come out then. I've only got it half open. If I open it fully, there was shitloads of water. Oh yeah, that's better. Not the tidiest, but it'll do, it'll do. Groundwork's not cookery. I just need to tidy this up in a minute. Thankfully I left this indent for water to run through on my old filter. Obviously I'm just going to have to quickly tidy that up on this one. But we're draining the centre now, which is good. It just gets, every now and then they say to drain it, just to get rid of the bit of crud that does make it through. So I'm getting a lot of the flies. You see all these flies now. So they're dying in the water and then sinking to the bottom. It's gross. So I'm quite glad that I can literally just lift it up slightly, drain her out. Morning all. Bonjour, bonjour, bonjour. Right, today's job. So, really kicking myself actually. So you know I've got my pressure filter. This is all working absolutely fine. But it was never going to be a permanent fixture. So what I've done, courtesy, thank you Mr. Sieber's pond, although I don't know where I've put it. Where have I put it? Oh, there it is. If you follow Sieber's pond, you would have seen his nice black Tempest. Looks so much better in black, and the jacket. So he's annoyed. I sold one of these really cheap to Jamie over... fuck me, what's his channel called? That's terrible, isn't it? Keeping It Koi. Crikey. Memory like a sieve. I sold one to Jamie, and then just thinking, I need this to be... now I've got the drum installed, I need this to be as little maintenance as possible, and obviously a pressure filter isn't that. So what I want to actually do is I actually want to put a drain run down the back of this pond that will then connect in the filter house, and then put a Tempest back on here, which is where I had it originally, because there's nothing like doing things twice. And then I've literally just got to open the valve to give it a clean, which would be nice. So yeah, again, thank you to Keith at Sieber's Pond. So I'm just going to work out, I've got a whole box of fittings and God knows what else. That's the drain runs, just 40mm pipe. Just solvent welded. Little one's all right in here, going all right. I'm actually, so this is going to become a bit of a sales vat while I'm going to do the raffle koi, and then I'm going to shut this down. My electric and everything's gone through the roof. I'm looking like just the ponds and that, it's like 300 quid a month to run, which is getting crazy. So I'm going to shut that down for the winter. Shall we, these go nuts at the moment for food. They're really, really happy. That's one of the things I've noticed since putting the drum in, is just the fish are so much happier. You can see all the smaller ones there, they're all raffle toy as well. Gotta watch the fox shit. Let's undo this. Everything's good. I have treated for algae. So my cleans are down to 18 minutes of throw, which is really annoying. It's costing me a fortune. Let me grab a handful of food and we'll chuck it in. Oh, look at it. Had to keep the food over here at the moment because I'm running the air bar. If it ends up in the skimmer. Yeah, feeding well. There's the Karashi guys. Oh, look at them. Superb. Superb. But right, so what I'm going to do, as I said, I just need to change up the pipe work slightly. I want to get my draining, so I want to run the drain into this corner. So that's going to run underground all the way back down the sides. So I've got to take this plinth up, which is annoying, but such is life. Yeah, a bit of work to do. Should have thought, again, should have thought this through really, but such is life. Let's get on with it. Stop whinging. Too short for whinging, isn't it? Let's just get the job done. All right, that's out with the old. Let's get in with the new. So I just brought the Tempest down so we can see exactly where we're going to sit it or site it. So as you know, if you've seen me put these in before, firm believer they should sit on a solid base. So this is just an L bracket that sits on the wall. Obviously the size of the Tempest bottom cut out. I have in the past run a bit of silicone round, but there's no need once the weight's on them. So that'll hold that. Gives just enough room for the tap to turn, and then the top will be fixed with, thankfully this Seaber's left the straps with it, bless his heart, and they're painted black, which is very good of him. And then I'll work out what I need to do with this pipe. I'm not really interested in hard piping it completely. I will to a degree, but I like the flexibility of being able to take the Tempest off. If you need to give them a shake up, if anything happens to them, you've got to get them off to do the valves or whatever. It's nice to be able to take them apart and they're not solvent welded completely. So I've never had a problem with that in the past. Keep me, I must get a 10mm straightlet. That'd be slamming your wire down, my air down. But yeah, so I'm just going to get this temporary sighted and then get the bracket in and we'll go from there. Right, so that's Tempest in. Sitting on its handy little bracket. Still got a bit of movement, I haven't tightened anything up yet. Obviously the valve, good old leaky valves underneath, but I was hoping, I said, because I like to be able to get these off, but I haven't got enough room to use the flexi, so I've actually hard piped in, which isn't ideal because I just have to, well, I just have to do any maintenance I need to do here, worst case scenario. So that comes off my ball valve, the original joint to my backy shower, and it just goes into an easy bend, but that's all solvent welded now, which is quite cool, I suppose. It's an advantage. So now all I need to do is just take it down from the inlet, outlet, or inlet to the pond, however you want to look at it, and then just bring this down. There we go, that's better. It's sitting properly now. Once I get the pipe work in, I can then tighten the brackets, and that's it. Then I need to dig myself a trench all the way down to the shed. So the wastewater's got somewhere to go. But the good thing is as I come through here, there's going to be a T that will come up over here somewhere by my pump, and then I'll just this will become my overflow on the skimmer. Oh, yeah, coming along. All right, there we go. So that's all plumbed in. Bit of a mess at the minute. Look, I broke a slab. Look, broke a slab. So that's just my inlet that goes back down in there. Touch wood, that's been quite useful. That just need to level up. I need to eye it in. Just need to eye that in. And then it'll be a case of switching it on. So I'll leave the ball valve shut for now. I've got to clean the skimmer basket out quickly because it's filthy. And then we'll turn everything on. And we'll keep fingers crossed. Or everything crossed, actually. All right, ready? Steady, go. Alright, let's get this live. Oh my God. Then we can watch the damn thing build up. So that can be opened in a minute. And then that one can stay shut. Oh no, I'll have to open that one. Got to remember how to use one of these now. Let's check the valve is shut, which is not. It's a good idea, isn't it? Alright, ready? do this nice and slow, shall we? Oh my God. Nice and slow. Oh, fuck it. Open her right up. Oh, we've got a flood. I think the pump might be a bit powerful at the minute. It's going to be hard to tell where there's leaks and where there's not bloody leaks. Right, there we go. It's just settled down now, which it is. It's all running through nicely. Can't see any drips. Right, it's going to turn it down a bit because that's currently about 10,000 litres an hour. That's no good, is it? What are we going to be? So we go. So if we go, if I go 35. Time it gets to the pond. Oh, of course, all sorts of commotion. All the shit stirred up. Oh my God! Look at this water everywhere. Bloody water everywhere. Right, okay. So we're having being covered in glue. Oh, Keith, you've got a good valve that works. Right, so now we just need to get some drainage in. Everything seems to be touch wood. The one that I always worry about is the one. This one's under pressure because the bend wasn't quite 45. But yeah, everything seems to be going there. Still got a few bubbles. It's cleared the bottom already, which is good. In case you're having fun with it, I've now got a wet patch. Right, okay, so let's get this water off. Oh, look at that. That colour I put, that must have been, I must have swapped them over. That's what I must have done. I tell you what, that's a credit to the Sharpie, isn't it? If you can see that. It's been on there, what, 2 years? Maybe 2 years. Right, okay. So, we got much. Funny, I just stirred the skimmer box right up, so there should be some crap. Yeah, there is lots of crap coming in there. So, right, cool. Evolution Aqua Tempest fitted, done. Sorry guys, jumped ahead a bit. So, just got the drainage running. So as I say, it's just 40 mil waste running up to the waste of the Tempest. And then I've just got a T-in piece here, which will take my overflow. Keep it nice and simple. So yeah, all I'm doing now is just bringing ballast, like shitloads of ballast. So I'm just bringing that down the backfill for now. And as the fines wash out, obviously leaves the beach, but it's fairly dry behind here anyway. That's my next approach. I need to think about what I'm going to do with this wall because I don't like it as it is. The bamboo was lovely when it was new, but looks shocking new, doesn't it? Fucking hell. Man. So yeah, what I probably want to do is put a frame up so it goes floor to ceiling. So I probably don't really want to take it off this floor, it's going to be damp. So probably what I'll do is cut these posts, put an additional post up there, an additional post here, cut them all off level, if you see what I'm saying, and then I'll run a 4x2 on top of it and then build the framework off of that. Yeah, but that's not yet. Let's get this job finished first. Alright, there we go, boys and girls. So there's where the feed comes in to the drainage. I've just put some more ballast behind here with the stepping stones. I've run out of bark, which is annoying. Any bark we've got is bark that comes out of Ted's mouth. So, got some barking to do, but other than that, got to clean around that pump. So as I said, there's my, that'll be my outlet. So on this, if I show you, my water inlet used to go in here, but ironically it sits perfect height now, the new water level, for an overflow. So all I'll do is hook up a drainage hose connector to that, and then it can just trickle in there. But that pipe run runs under here. Got to insulate all this again into Das Tempest. So if we shut the valves off now, actually, we should be able to run back. Look how clean the media is. Oh, Keith never even used this. Let's do that one. Let's do that one. Let's turn that. He says, right. Yeah, but that's working. It's working. But where's the water going? Hold it. Hey! Like a wee tap. Like a wee tap. Alright, so that's working. That's good. What I'm going to do now is I reckon I've probably got some ballast in my shoe. Fucking hell, it's like a beach. So that's, yeah, it's draining around well. And then that just drains to here. I'm happy with that, you know. I'm happy with that. Oops. That'd be my thermometer. 18.8 degrees outside at the minute. Just chuck that in there actually. Hang on. I can hear bubbling away now. Oh look, it's really coming out now. Oh, hold up. The way that's flowing. No. That's rubbish. I was going to say it's backflowing from the pond, but it can't be. That's absolute rubbish. You've got some water coming out of it, innit? You actually don't realise how much, obviously the pipe work's emptying as well, but you don't realise. No, I bet it was. Is it stopping? Oh, that's stopped. I was going to say, it's either that one of the valves is slightly leaky, but yeah, no, that's worked. So now if we shut the valve off, I say the stand, whether you buy the posh ones, bubble like a that'll always clear that corner out, won't it? Off it goes. Oh, look at it. Perhaps we should do that a bit more gradual in future instead of causing absolute carnage, and it's just going to make everything wet. Oh well, congratulations Tempest, you've just had your first clean. In black, he looks like it's like a man in a tuxedo. Or woman, sorry, this is 2023, isn't it? Yeah, man or woman in a tuxedo. Just needs a little tie. But that all seems to be working. This is all leak-free still. The only thing I am going to do is my bracket is slightly low. So what I'm going to do is with the air hose, what I did last time, was just lifted the Tempest up slightly so it sat on top of it. It's only fractionally low. Right, that's it for that then. Right, I'm going to go and play around with my levels now because I've lost a lot of water doing all of this. And then I've got to give another treatment to the old Aquasource Resolve. Treat some more green. But yeah, see you later. Alright, just quickly before I go in, this is what I was saying to you before. Oh, look at the state of that. I need to get that clean off, don't I? Right, if I was trying to do this now, so this used to be my water feeding, but now, at the moment, so it's at the level that I want to be at, which is lovely. So the drum's not long. Well, drum's cleaned about 10-15 minutes ago, so this is actually high. Normally it'd be slightly below this. So all I'm going to do is let's turn it off for a minute. So it's just a stop tap. I had to put it on upside down, otherwise it didn't fit in. You know what I mean? So all I've got now is just a normal hosing connector, brass connector. It's going off to waste, so it doesn't matter. And then all I'm going to do is just clip that on there, onto there, feed it into there. Everybody's happy. So I'll just put you there for a minute. Pick you back up. Job's a good one. So if I turn that now, obviously that water will go off the waste, down the garden, wash the garden. I have to be a bit gentle with this. I don't know if you guys remember, before I even fitted this, this is the JBR, is it? JBR Plastics Skimmer fucking thing. One of the joints, see, look how thin the joints are. I've spoke to quite a few people that have said since that not overly happy with it. Got to be careful with this. The only thing I've got to be careful of, obviously a lot of the surface debris, in a good way, is going to want to go down there, but at the same time, I don't want to be blocking it up. So you can see the water disappearing down there. But yeah, that's that. Another job done.